I'm Jo. I'm probably most known for being in the pop group S Club 7.
I'm Peter Shilton, and I had a 30-year football career, 20 years with England. I had a gambling career of 45 years. I managed to quit 7.5 years ago, which was a big turning point in my life.
And I'm Steph Shilton. I'm married to Peter, and I had 20 plus years in the NHS as a manager. I gave that up to support my husband in his recovery and withdrawal.
My name is Matt Burgiss. I work for GamCare's. I do have lived experience of gambling-related harm as well, as I know we all do. Really happy for you to be joining us here today to talk about your experiences. I know it's the first time for you, Jo, and so thank you so much for all that.
Thank you for having me. Many years ago, I did have a slight issue with fruit machines. I think I used to use it as just my way out of stress and being in the band, and I would just forget about everything, you know, when I was playing those fruit machines and those lights were flashing.
Did you feel it was an addiction while you were doing it?
I don't think I ever did really, and probably until quite recently, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, that's what happened with Peter.
When it was printed about me years ago, I was so annoyed. I was like, how dare they say I've got an addiction?
You were having a high and not realising it.
It's a false world, really, isn't it?
Yes.
You know, a false world of excitement.
It's like the thrill of the chase, isn't it?
Yeah, but you're in that moment, in that world. Just don't realise at the moment how many secret addicts are out there and increasing, and especially with youngsters with the phones in the pockets. It's a bigger problem than people realise.
We need to get loved ones and friends and affected others on board. People think that, you know, Pete woke up one morning, said, I'm going to quit, and we ran off into the sunset. No, we didn't.
No,
we climbed a mountain.
Yeah.
And it was a long recovery.
You've obviously been such a massive help in like the whole stopping and the recovery of it. I was very lucky. I just said no more, and I was lucky enough that I could just stop. Not everybody has got somebody. And that's why I think these kinds of organisations like GamCare is so vital and important, because there's, you know, gambling doesn't discriminate. It can happen to anyone, any age, any time.
That is why, you know, we at GamCare, all of us at GamCare, are so passionate about driving people into whatever help they need and just letting them know that, you know, we're here, we've got you. Like, if you need us, like, we are here. Because if you go through it and don't know that there's those support services, then it can be catastrophic.
I think what would have helped me is for somebody to be and said, do you know, I've been through this and I've got through it, and you will get through it.
So true.
Always talk about there is life after recovery. I always say that to people.
That day you stop gambling and you realise that it's a waste of time, it doesn't suit you, that's the day, for me, was the best day of my life.
If we had to give like one sentence of advice to someone that was going through a difficult time of gambling, Jo, what would your advice be?
Probably just to give yourself a break, and there's no shame in picking up that phone and saying, please help me.
Don't look for a false high, look for real enjoyment out of life.
You will know as an addict deep down who you could trust and who would understand where you're at. It could be a teacher, a loved one, a parent, a friend. Reach out for that help.
Great. Guys, this has been amazing. Thank you so much for coming down.
Thank you.
Really do appreciate your time.